Okay, it's Wing Rider. Been a while since I did a riding video. I know people who subscribe to the channel probably say, well, you need to do one every now and then a little more often than you do. Because if you don't, your subscribers get bored and they stop watching. Well, my videos are boring enough already. But for those who do subscribe, I thank you very much. I got like 230 subscribers. Wow. Anyway, beautiful day. It's Friday. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like the 4th or something like that. I don't keep track anymore. Really, it's 12:19 p.m. And I'm on the 2012 Honda Goldwing. You're riding with me. Figure speech. Anyway, look, double nickel. That's just because I'm not in a hurry. My brother and his, I live out in Green Acres, Farmville here, Hicktown, whatever you want to call it, out in the country. I love it too, man. The worst part is I got to negotiate down a dirt road to get the wing out to the highway. And anybody who rides big bikes knows they do not like sand, which is what we have here in North Florida. The irrigation system out there working. Yeah, November now. Anyway, my brother and his wife went camping this weekend. There's a caboose over there the guy lives in. It's hard to see it. It's a building with a caboose there. Anyway, sugar cane grow in there. They make syrup. Anyway, my brother and his wife went camping this weekend. They didn't go tent camping. They got an RV. I've got an RV. You've seen mine if you watch my videos. It's a 2004 Coachman, 27 foot long. I've used about twice in the 3 or 4 years that I've had it. He's got one about half the size. It's a little bit newer. I don't know why I even bought the damn thing. I thought I wanted one. So anyway, I'm going to sell it if somebody comes along and wants to buy it. What I'd really like to do is find me an old car, an old truck, like an old mid-1960s Ford Falcon, Mercury Comet, Ford F-100 pickup, something, a project to work on, something drivable. That's what I'd really like. I love those old Ford pickups, you know, the 65, 66, 67. But what's hard to find is the old Ford Falcons. See, you know, stuff like that, and the Mercury Comet, the right year Mercury Comet, like 68, I'm thinking 68-ish in there. Some of them I don't like, but my dad had one. He also had a brand new 1965 Ford Falcon, 4-door blue one when I was a kid. 289 V8 engine. You can work on it with a pair of pliers and a couple of screwdrivers, do just about anything to it. Points and condenser ignition. I mean, there's nothing electronic on it. I mean, it's an automobile. You don't have to make an appointment with a professor from MIT just to fix a frickin' electrical problem. You can fix it yourself. But anyway, they're out there. People have them in their barns or somewhere. They don't really care about them. They're just sitting there rotting away. They don't realize there's people out there that would really love to have something like that. So, as far as the Honda Pacific Coast motorcycle, 1990 Honda Pacific Coast is my other bike. I recently had a new paint job put on it, $1,300 worth. Beautiful paint job. That red paint is expensive, folks. But I had it painted back original colors, red over silver, which is what the 2012 Goldwing is. But that red, that candy red, is very expensive paint. But it's a beautiful bike. I need to put a new windshield on it. It doesn't need a new windshield, but I'm calling myself restoring it. So got a little split in one of the seats and the windshield. Other than that, nice bike. And it's carbureted, so you need to ride those every now and then. That's an advantage that we have in the southern states, is in the wintertime you don't have to put your bike away in the garage. Put your battery charger on it and just say bye until summer comes around. Here it is, 76 degrees, absolutely freaking perfect. And it's November the 4th or 5th, I don't know, I don't keep track anymore. Cornfields, not very good looking corn either. Hay fields, nice looking hay. Henderson Farms. Irrigation systems, fields everywhere. I grew up, when I was still in high school, working for my cousins. They're some biggest farmers in the state of Florida. I remember sitting on a 40-20 John Deere with a plow, just going in a 300-acre field, several days, just getting off to piss. That's about it. Combining corn, hauling grain in the trucks to the mill, stuff like that. Man, I'm privileged to say I did that. But then I also followed what I wanted to do. I was a diesel mechanic for a couple of years, but then I really got into what I wanted to do, which was law enforcement. So I was lucky. I was able to get in Highway Patrol, Florida Highway Patrol Academy, and then it's your job to lose. Like being in frickin' Marine Corps boot camp and Harvard Law School at the same time. It was not easy. You had to maintain a 75-point grade average. Mine was like 75 and a half, 76. They would send your butt home. But I was lucky. I grew up with guns, so that wasn't a problem. I grew up driving in the woods like Richard Petty, so that wasn't a problem. I just barely skated by. They called me Farmer John because of my accent, but I ended up outlasting half of the class, ended up failing out and getting sent home, and I was still there. Over the years, working down south with all the transplants and snowbirds, I learned to enunciate a little bit better. So my southern accent went just a little bit. I mean, mine was deep, like Barbara Mandrell or something, you know. Damn proud of it, though. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this video, and I'll do another one when I get up there at the state park. I have a video that I did, camping video that I did at the state park that I'm going to. It was like 7 parts, pretty neat. Anyway, oh, a tech tip. This Goldwing shifts just as smooth as molasses in the wintertime runs. I mean, it's just smooth. Unless, get you a heel-toe shifter and a set of running boards and put on there, and it'll start shifting harder. It's not good on your transmission. I had one for a little while, and it like bang, bang, bang. I was like, damn, it ain't supposed to sound like that. So I took it back off, and click, 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 just as smooth. So if you hear anybody say, I don't know about them running boards with a heel-toe shifter, they're not good. I don't think they're good for a transmission on a Goldwing. Goldwing transmission's practically bulletproof, but you don't want to abuse it if you don't have to on a machine like this. It's like 28 grand brand new. I've got the extended warranty on this one's good till like 2020. I paid an additional $850 for it, tax and all, for an additional 4 years, because if something broke on it, I can't imagine what would it have cost to fix the thing, which is why I'm careful about the extras that I put on it. But I also found my foot position is more comfortable on the pegs, because when you're sitting on the bike, your legs aren't straight. You know, they're not like sitting in a car or something, or a truck. Your toe position, the comfortable, they point downwards when they're on the pegs. They're totally relaxed. On the running boards, they're pitched up, and it puts a strain on the back of your calf there. and they actually hurt a little bit, as opposed to the way that it was designed with the foot pegs. So, little tech tip there. Also, if you have a GL 1800 Goldwing, anyway, but 2012, if it's on cruise control, if you want to kick off the cruise control, there's several ways you can do it. You can turn off the button, like mine just stays on all the time, the on button. I engage it occasionally. You can depress the rear brake or the front brake, either one of those will kick it off. But you can also, if it's on, slightly twist the throttle forward and you'll feel a little click. That cuts off the cruise control. I found that by accident one day. Anyway, Wing Rider, beautiful day to ride. Most people are working, but I'm retired, so shout out to Wingman up in North Carolina. Charlotte, or is that South Carolina? Anyway, Charlotte, North Carolina. He is a retired myself. Of course, he's probably found another job. He's a retired fireman. Shout out to Renegade Biker 24 in Arkansas. Pretty neat guy. And also Billy Music, Bilma, that's his YouTube name. He does these Hollywood production YouTube videos. Man, I wish I had that kind of talent, but I'm not as smart as Billy, I don't think, when it comes to electronics. I'm also a little older. I'll be 54 next month in December. Oh, bike. Whenever I see a bike, I get excited. Anyway, I'm in the little town of Lee, Florida. Man, I'll be glad when all this politic crap is over. I voted early, so vote. It's important that you vote. Make your vote count. I don't care who you vote for, just vote. You know, vote Republican. Anyway, I'm going to kill this one, and I will talk to you in just a little while. I'll do another video. Oh yeah, while I'm out riding, that's a good time to look around for old vehicles and stuff, just when you're out and about. So I want to go see my brother and his wife over here at the state park camping, just say hello. And then I'll just keep my eye out for that perfect old vehicle to work on, drive, and have fun with. Until then, Wing Rider, talk to you later.